Hi. One of my very many favorite episodes of The X-Files was the one that was actually directed by Gillian. I was just wondering if you could describe the experience of directing it.
It was incredibly exhilarating. I felt very fortunate at the time that I don't even know how I ended up doing that. Just the course of events that led to that happening are lost to me now. But I did. I enjoyed it tremendously. I felt like it was something that I definitely wanted to do again at some point. Without going on and on and on about it, I don't know how to answer that question, but it was thrilling. It was a really wonderful experience. Thank you.
All right, well, first of all, like everyone else, I'd like to thank you guys for being here, because it's so awesome and exciting that you're here. But my question is for David and Gillian. I was wondering if you guys, over the course of 9 years and 2 movies, if you had like a favorite scene that you remember doing that just really stuck out in your mind, something that you really enjoyed.
Favorite scene?
Yeah, that you remember filming.
One of my favorite episodes is Bad Blood. I talk about it all the time. It's probably just because it's the only one that I remember. I love
She loves Bad Blood. Every day it's Bad Blood, Bad Blood. Oh, remember that from Bad Blood? Why? Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
I just thought that we were in a really good place, and I thought that the script was great, and we were just really in a really good place with our back and forth, and it was kind of like, the premise was it was each of our ideas of what had taken place in an event, and so I got to but we both got to play play the other person's perception of ourselves. So I was incredibly moody and bitchy and in a bad mood, and David was going on and it was just fun.
You guys, this question is for all of you guys. A lot of shows, when they end, the actors and the creators, they're just done with the show and the characters. Did it take like a group effort from you guys, or was it a thing where you guys were all on board but waiting for the execs to greenlight it?
I'll tell you why this movie was made. It was made because of him, because of these two people who wanted to make it, and David was particularly inspirational. Fox came to us very early on. You may have heard this because I've been quoted saying this. They came to us early on and said, let's do a movie. And we started working on it, and then there was a lawsuit that stopped us working on it. And then we came back to it again when Fox picked up the phone and said, it's now or never. And I have to say, these people sitting around me are the reason we're doing it, because they said, let's do it now.
First off, thank you all for coming back. If this room's any indication, there's going to be a lot of people all over. We're real happy to see this.
That'll be great.
The other thing, briefly, he asked about the Monster of the Week thing. Is the mythology is completely out, because especially with it, being like 2008, and with the end of the show talking about 2012 and all that, that seems like a hard thing to kind of ignore. Like,
that's still 4 years away.
So, I mean, is that going to be addressed at all?
Yeah, we've talked about it, and we want to be true to the series and the mythology, but we want to make sure that we just do the best movies we can and do what feels right, like we've always done. And I'd say that 2012 date is certainly looming in our minds.
Hi, welcome to San Francisco.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was wondering if I could ask the two actors coming from a house that only really was allowed to watch one TV show a week, and you guys were that show. What do you like to believe? Your show really spent a lot of time talking about that issue, and I'd like to know personally.
What was the question?
What do you like to believe? What's your
What do we like to
pleasure?
believe? What do we like to believe?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Are you from Sherwood Forest?
Why, yes, I am.
Oh, it's Hyrule!
Well, I believe in this. What are you dressed as?
Link. Talking to you in this costume, oh my god.
I think you look great.
Is this a fetish?
It will be on the internet soon, who knows?
David, what do you like to believe in?
Well, I thought we had circumvented that.
I'm sorry.
This is to all of you. It seems like X-Files has been the predecessor for so many crime dramas like CSI and others that are on now. What do you feel that the current film delivers in the realm of, technology and FBI procedure, and standing up against all these, pretty high-tech series that are happening now?
Well, I mean, I think to give all the respect to Chris and Frank that they deserve, the storytelling in the X-Files, I think, was always much more sophisticated than those shows, because they rely, basically on these crazy hunches, and then the science bears them out. And the struggle in the X, not that I had never seen one, so I'm talking out of my career. So, but the struggle in the X-Files, the procedure of the X-Files is always the battle between Mulder's point of view and Scully's point of view. So I think that it will always have that, and that's actually always what sets it apart. And I don't think that the gimmicks and, the bullet going through the meat and all those things that they like, that's all I've ever seen. I mean, I don't know if you go to the movies for that. I think you go for the philosophical battle and the drama of solving a case with intellect, in a way. I don't know.
I think part of the reason this has been such a pleasure for us is that we've been freed from the pressure of having to do 20 to 24 hours of television every year, freed from the pressure of having to squeeze a movie between 2 seasons of this series, and free to just tell the best story we could think of about these 2 people and where they are in their lives. And we love these characters, and we love this show. So we didn't feel the need to compete or think about other stories that are being told. We just felt the need to tell the best story about these people, and that's what we think we've done.
This question is directed towards Chris Carter. What advice would he have for up-and-coming new directors?
For just directors, are you a writer too? Be careful what you wish for. It's a very hard job. You are asked more questions. Your head is spinning all the time because you're being asked so many questions. You've got to keep so many things straight in your head. And I'll tell you, I'm here today. I slept about 15 minutes on the plane. I have not slept in 24 hours. If you want that life, you can have it.